Hey guys, so I wanted to make this quick video. I was able to do a one-shot on Oden and Illuminati, and I want to preface all of this. This is not my own design. I am not some Marvel Strike Force genius. I stole this from Dorky Dad. All credit goes to him on the very, very, very slim chance that this video gets passed around or seen by anyone outside of the Dragon family. Let me show you how I did it. Alright, so the team that we use is Oden on offense, Nightcrawler, and the Superior Sinister 6 hybrid. So, two important things. Number one, make Nightcrawler a skirmisher, because you really need to land a stun on Black Panther Shuri. That basically is what sets you up for success. She will not then get to go, because if she attacks, enemy Oden will assist, and then when enemy Oden does a special, he'll get the battlefield effect up. What happens instead is you stun the Shuri, she does nothing, then enemy Oden goes, he does the special, but because he didn't do any assists or counterattacks or anything, then there's no battlefield effect, so he doesn't do that sweeping murder death beam after every one of your attacks. Second important thing on your Oden's first attack, because Illuminati prevents assists, your Oden can't special on round 1. You want to do his basic so that you get the battlefield effect up and that you are constantly doing the death melt ray. I'll show you the fight. There's a replay. This is huge. It basically is what allowed me to win in Crucible. A lot of people were putting this up on defense, expecting you to at least burn 2 attacks. Alright, so you land the stun. Right, so Shuri can't go. Oden specials. No battlefield effect. Alright, so no sweeping death ray. Alright, then the Oden basic. So now I got the battlefield effect up. Although, looking back on this, it looked like Oden did do an assist, so I could have done the special. But in a way, it all ended up working out. I will say this is not a guaranteed win. Alright, as you see as the fight goes on, it got really close. I tried this in my round 2 fight, and I was not able to one-shot. I killed everyone but Oden. And then I had to go in with another team, and I barely won 5v1. But I decided to put Oden on offense just because my having this team on defense, yeah, most of the time my opponent was not able to clear. But I just felt, alright, so as you see now I got the special up, I was able to save myself from death. I'll just show you the results real quick after this, because basically it's like you put up Oden Illuminati, you expect your opponent to at least use 2 burns, if not fail completely. Then you put up a Mephisto room, and if you have Oden on defense and your opponent does, well then you know you need 2 burns for that as well, unless you put Mephisto in raid and Spider Society kills everything. So like in a way it was almost becoming a thing where you're putting up rooms that would require multiple burn attacks, which I was still able to do, even with Oden on offense. So, I got the ult out, enemy Oden is blinded, I still got Nightcrawler going 2v1, and I'm able to take him out. So again, you saw how close this fight was. It's not guaranteed, but I'll show you what I did in my second fight. Alright, I'm not going to show you the whole replay, I won't torture you with that. Same team, I got really, really close, Oden lived, and then what happened was, when I went in with my second team, he specialed immediately, got all of his health back, and almost killed me. Thank God I was able to take him down. This was basically like just 5 of my best characters left that I had in the fight, but this was round 3. As you see, I used Spider Society in round 1 with Black Cat to get rid of the revives. Didn't use them in the raid room, I'll show you why in a second. I showed you room 2. Room 3, my opponent put up Bifrost, which I did as well. A lot of people are putting up Bifrost on defense in the raid room, since people now are coming to realize that since Spider Society just kills everything, including Mephisto, that there's no point in going nuts on defense. And if you put up Bifrost, they will die. Like, they're not going to pull out any miraculous wins, but they'll still put up a little bit of a challenge. As you'll see, I got 8371. My opponent used Spider Society, and he easily one-shot it, but he still took a lot more turns. So, if you go against Bifrost, recommend Alpha Flight. The fight's over in, I think, 3 or 4 turns. It's very easy. And then it allows you Spider Society in a different room. Orcus with Cable. This hybrid team still works. Kang with the Tangled Web, Kestrel to get rid of the summons. I used Ares instead of Guardian, because I needed Guardian for the Alpha Flight fight. Cabal to take out Black Knight X-Men, and then 2 sacrifices, and use Mercs and Apocalypse to take out Super Skrull, Annihilator's Mephisto. These are the only 2 fights I dropped, obviously for the sacrifice, but as you see, my opponent had to sacrifice 1 against Black Knight Illuminati, and then finished it up. Then my Mephisto room had to drop 2 more fights, and that's it. I won. He had to drop 3 fights. I only dropped 2. Doesn't matter what he did with the rest. But he used Night Stalkers against Orcus, Spider Society, and then he used Merc's APOC. This is a team that's also recommended on defense. Super Skrull, Annihilators, and Doctor Strange. What happens is with the taunting of Guardian, you can't target the heavy hitters right away, and then let's say you're able to get rid of a Skrull or a Groot, Doctor Strange will then use his ultimate ability and bring them back to life. As you'll see, I'll show you real quick. That was the only time my opponent was able to one-shot that room. Second round, went in with APOC Mercs, had to cancel, use sacrifice, and then was able to clean up. Same thing in round 1. Went in with Mercs and Ares, had to cancel, then he had to use Oden, and this was huge for me, because if he didn't have to use Oden here, he could have one-shot my Mephisto team, but he didn't, so I was able to win this as well. So yeah, another good idea for defense is Skrull, Annihilator, Strange. There's only 2 weeks left, I think, in this season, so hope this is helpful, and I'll talk to you guys online.